Why, hello there, my fellow Lycan, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, episode 33, hosting a senator. So once we actually have a senator here, I will start to do the zoning. But in preparation for the senator, let's start firing up all of the torches. So I'm assigning owners to Western Villa Slave, which gives him access to the whole villa, minus the chairs, because he's not supposed to sit and eat with them. These, oh, you know what? I don't think I can solve the situation of him not having access to the sauna. Because someone needs to clean the sauna, which also means that he needs to be allowed in the sauna. But if he's allowed in the sauna, then he might use it. But, like, I don't think that can be solved. I need a mod to prevent you know, to prevent him from using it. So our war campaign is a day out from the encampment. And now the villa is pretty ready for its first occupant. Sauna doesn't have rights like a bathroom, no. No, it's just like gender and that's it. Which is weird. It's the same mod, right? You'd think it would have access rights, but it doesn't. Likewise, this should be linked to Ionis's bed. I don't want just anyone using that sink. Okay. What else do you have access to? So, you should have access to meal bench and I'm gonna make 2 gourmet desserts and 2 gourmet grills. That's what we'll keep in stock for the senator's food. Alright, I think we weren't really cooking because Lillipore was on High Priority Hall, so I'm fixing that. So, let's see if this works. Up here... Oh, actually, what food did we assign? Yeah, gourmet grill. 2. So, you should be able to haul this. But this needs to be a lower priority. Important versus critical. And then when we make it, we bring it to... I see. So this shelf needs a name. Meals to be moved? I know, it's not very creative. So gourmet grill, take to groups, meals to be moved. Because the cook shouldn't bring it all the way out to the villa. In fact, the cook should not even have access to the villa. And then the desserts are going to be the same deal. Cool. And now Ionis can run on over and haul the meals and desserts where they belong. The other thing that Ionis needs access to is own meals and tables. Right? He still needs to eat. Now, I probably need to make a dining area for slaves specifically. I haven't done that yet. So that could be a future project, but that's not one I'm going to take on right now. Yeah, Elba's as long as there's no one living in there, I'm not keeping anyone out. But as soon as Crassus is here, the rules change significantly. Are you making veg simple meals out of berries? No. Try again. And then why aren't we able to make gourmet desserts? What am I missing? Gourmet desserts was sugar, berries, and milk, and I don't have any sugar. So we need to harvest the sugar cane for that. Got it. So there'll be a little bit of a lack of dessert, maybe, when he arrives. But, is this harvestable early? Some of it is. Okay. That'll be fine. Yep, so Ionis just fed himself. And also brought the gourmet grills to the proper stockpile. I think I am going to put the other colonists on no villa access now, because I don't want them eating the food that is up there. Although they shouldn't really be allowed, right? So perishable does not allow for cheese. So in perishable, I'm also going to take out gourmet grills and gourmet desserts. And then in all food, I'm going to do the same. Because gourmet grills and gourmet desserts, and probably gourmet everything, is only going to be reserved for the senators. Not even our own people. Alright. A new food policy is going to be required. Which is, oops, I made 2. Now, the only issue with this is, because we're not making a lot of gourmet food at any given time, if someone goes on a binge, it's going to be a little bit of a problem, right? Also allow them to eat chocolate. And I would normally include insect jelly because it's like a fun thing to eat, but it also has a food sickness risk. And I don't necessarily want the senators getting sick. Okay, we are half a day out. We might make it there by nightfall. Actually, making it at nightfall would be ideal, because our dire Lycan would be even stronger. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone that can plant cut at the moment. So Maxis, I'm going to have you do some of the sugarcane harvest to try to prep those desserts. Wow, that's not a lot of sugar, dude. But it should be enough. I probably need to unlink this. Clear all. Critical. I'm gonna put condiments on the shelf here, so that it's easier to cook. A wanderer join. Alright. Justin. Genie, you are going to be deleted. There shouldn't be genies. Sorry, Justin. More like just out. There's not a lot of good mods that like restrict that stuff for random joiners. So, they're resting. If only I could force march them. Oh, wow. Even hauling the uranium now. And yeah, without senators here, Ionis doesn't really do very much. But that's the thing, is like, having a dedicated slave, that's exactly what you would come to expect. They shouldn't, you know, you just have to wait on them. It is weird that he's like hanging out here, though. It's not a gather spot. Go away. Alright, here we are. Our first war campaign attack. Doesn't look so hard. I'm surprised the Western Sen couldn't handle this themselves, but hey. Free influence. Neanderthal don't even realize they're getting shot at yet. Luckily, we have well-trained fighters. And Crassus has joined us. So here's Crassus Davus. Let's take a look at him. He is a patrician child become a senator. So he's chemically interested, abrasive, and depressive. Oh boy. That is a combination. They don't do anything. They work, you know. They're senators, obviously. So they don't work ever. They don't fight. They just demand to be taken care of, which is fine. Crassus Davus, you are going to be in the Western Republic Villa. Your bedroom is here. Why am I... Wait, where are you on this list? Oh, yeah, you're right there. Wow, I'm blind. The other thing I am going to need to do is... Yeah. So let's... yeah, that zoning is right. Okay. And here's my gold. Thank you, Icarus, for sending me some gold. We're not quite done murdering them yet. I wouldn't mind a slave if you have good stats. Misogynist? 13-year-old misogynist with a giant beard? Yeah, no, you'd die. Alright, before we leave, Scipia, tend to your husband, and let's root around their compound. I already see that they have bronze here, which I might want to take. They've got concrete and steel, or slate rather, hops, uranium. All right. Unsurprisingly, our senator here, first thing he does, goes for drugs. Ultrarot, thank you for the sub. The resub. Alright, let's bring our people home. Apparently I have more pemmican now. I'm going to leave the cloth bedrolls. I just really don't want them. I will bring the uranium, slate, concrete. Apparently beer was left here. Okay. And headed back to Lycan Air. Schedule for Davus. Guess what, Davus? Crassus Davis, you just recreate. You don't do anything else, my friend. Just relax. You're essentially retired. So enjoy your retirement. We got the gold payment received. So, next project. What to work on next? I need to write up some new projects, I think. So give me a moment. I'll be a little off mic for a second. Well, not off mic, but just trying to type some stuff up. What do you have? Human meat? Western Senate. Gasp. I have some fabrics, but I don't have the money for it. So, move on. Okay. I think this list will do. It's a big one. I can build guest domus. The advantage of the guest domus is maybe we find people that could join us. And it would also improve or increase shopping, right? Because we have stuff to sell. We just don't have anyone that comes by to buy it. I could work on building... Oh, you know what? That's a... hold on. Ignore this. Okay. There we go. Better list. I can improve the defenses. That would be building the outer walls. That is quite the mega project, but I would start it. I can improve the prisoner or slave quarters, because I don't really like the built into the mountain slave quarters. Also, I think part of that project would be to add slave and prisoner... Well, add slave dining, because I don't really want them using the triclinium in the long term. City beautification, expanding the market forum, because we don't have enough storage here, so I could improve that. I could influence a new senator. So now that we have Crassus Davis, we have one of the senators, and I could pretty easily influence a new Western Republic senator for their bonus, or viewer suggestions, or build a new villa. So building a new villa would be building the Central or Eastern Republic villa. Big project, but it needs to be done at some point. Or viewer suggestions. To have you guys choose. And yeah, he's getting taken care of. Thirst, hygiene, bladder, beauty, comfort. Being given the best food. Oh, whoa, buddy. You seem to be eating 2 gourmet desserts at the same time. Why did you... What the hell? Like, for real. He grabbed 2, ate 1, and left the other one on the seat. Okay. Senators are weird. I don't understand them. But, okay. Well, I don't know. Like, it's a buffet. I've been guilty of taking too much food at a buffet before, so I guess I understand. But Ionis, you need to put that back. Oh god, he left it on the seat. I can't put it back. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. he wouldn't sit here anyway for his food because he's not allowed to eat any of the food here. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Fixed. You guys want guest domus housing for visitors. Guest housing. I dig it. So here's just some thinking. I don't want the guests access to our triclinium. Guests are going to be given their own dining and everything else. Meaning, that project is a little bit bigger than you maybe realize, where I would need a guest triclinium and guest housing. Also, potentially someone to wait on the guests. So it's something that I'm totally happy to do. It's just possibly a slightly larger project than you maybe had realized. As a result, again, not an issue. I just want you informed of the scope. But 20 more seconds to vote if you want to change it up. One of the other things that we got access to is Centurion armor. So I don't think it would be a bad idea to make some. Because we don't have like a full set. And I would very much like a full set. Cool. Alright, slave quarters and guest domus kind of tied. How about a tiebreaker here? There we go. Little tiebreaker. 2.5 minutes. You pick. So the guest domus would include a guest triclinium. It doesn't need to be as grand as ours. Also, it would include guest housing. But guest housing is going to look somewhat more like this than like this. So it's not incredibly burdensome. And then slave quarters would include slave dining room and a new slave quarter, and possibly slave bathrooms. Because we have the fancy bathrooms, but I don't have poor bathrooms, so including that as well. But as long as he's happy, and I think he's happy, we have his influence. Yeah, he's well taken care of, I think. Even if he is depressive and abrasive. And he's probably going to make an enemy of a lot of our own people here. But, like, you know, that happens. Who can trade? God, no one. Tran? I guess you? Oh, I also need to put Tran on patrol. I forgot about that. I'll do that in just a moment. Old clothing. I wonder what the market for old clothing is. Like, where does it, why are they buying in it and where does it go? Sorry, Elba. I'm I'm creating a lot of work for you, friend. By selling a lot of clothing. You guys just like ties. Is that it? All right, fine. Ooh, slave quarters wins by a single vote. Oh no, I see. Kitty, you voted right after the poll closed. I'll count it. So I'll flip. Heads will be a guest room, guest quarters, and tails will be slaves. Tails. So we are now building slave facilities. So there's a few things I want for slave facilities. Oh, also, you may leave. I want to put bathrooms, like, well, all right, I want housing. But they probably shouldn't live in the inner quarter anymore. Same with prisoners, for that matter. So I'm going to update this party. Building slave and prisoner facilities. The inner quarter is really like the most secure and the most luxurious outside of the villas. The villas are definitely separate. So, this area here probably should not be slave or prisoners because it's too close to the villa. So it should be down here maybe, because this area is going to be the guest domus area around the market, the forum. I could also have the slaves and prisoners. So I think prisoners eventually will go close to the main gate out here. But as a stopgap measure, I can just keep prisoners like here instead. Temporarily. Really close to the front gate, easy to triage. So for prisoners, this area around the lake is a really nice area. I don't really want to dedicate that area specifically for prisoners, so where can I put prisoners that is thematically appropriate? Because I don't want to put them in the inner city. I want to put them in the outer city, but not near the lake. So like here, I guess? It's strange, but like thematically, I think it makes the most sense. So have a road that comes down, and actually, I'm going to terminate the road there. Beyond this point, the slaves don't get like a cobbled road. They get packed dirt. So I'm going to put the slave area down here. Now, as for their bathrooms, I'll probably put some of the bathrooms a little bit everywhere. So I'll have like a slave and prisoner bathroom here with the prison. And then maybe like a slave bathroom over here, or even keep this as a slave bathroom. I'll probably change the dimensions of that, because I don't want them to have to run like across the city to go to the bathroom. That doesn't make sense. It's not me trying to build convenience for them. It's me trying to keep them working. Also, our main group is just about returning home. So let's go ahead and clear some land for the slave and prisoner quarters. Want to make one big bathroom? For exactly the reason I just mentioned. Travel time. But well done on the war campaign. People are very eager to get home, though. Schedule. So no villa access for everybody. So the corpse area I'm going to get rid of. And then behind the walls I'll keep. Shopping I'll keep. Western villa, no villa access. Yeah, okay. Everything's square now. So our people stay out of the villa. The villa is just for Davis and the other Western senators, plus their dedicated slave. And then Tranlery, I am going to set you up to guard. So, in terms of schedule, you are like a nighttime guard, but that's fine. So work. You were a very good miner and courier. But now, you're just a dedicated guard. Sorry, friend. Ooh, you know what? I could put Maxis as guard. He's got really high stats. He just can't move well. But he could still be in a gatehouse. I like that better. Yeah. I mean, he's old. But he can still hit. So I'm going to have him dressed as ranged. Trailery, I'm going to keep you as brawler. But yeah. Maxis is perfect for a night guard. Yeah, I mean, he has night vision. He's going to be able to spot incoming enemies as a, you know, a dire Lycan more than anyone else, right? So he might not be that able-bodied, but he'll spot them coming a mile away. Oh, Canius, your father's here. Awkward? Is you a slave? So Maxis, let's change these work priorities around again. Trailery, I apologize. You're back to normal duty. But Maxis, you are not. So, guarding. Because we haven't actually done guards before. I want for him to guard red spots. Where is it? Guard red spot. So now Maxis is just going to be guarding during his work hours, or he's guarding the main gate. Everybody should be back to their normal colors, though. We're not working for a senator right now, so we're going to be in our standard whites. I might want to make it grays at some point. I kind of don't like the aesthetics of white. Yeah, maybe I'll do dark black and light gray. I just like the look of it better. The slaves can be in white. Everyone else should probably not be, so they don't look like slaves. So let's fix that. It's weird to be wearing Thrumbo. So armors will be in like the gray color, and then non-armor will be in black. I mean, we're Lycan. Dire Lycan tend to be very black fur, dark fur. I like it. Maxis also looks pretty weird. He looks like he's straight out of Kenshi with that attire. Alright. At some point, we're going to need to offer up better clothing for Davis, but I don't have access to that right now. So, future goal. His mutton chops look epic? Yeah, I'm jealous. This is all I can manage to grow. Yeah, I like that color scheme a lot better. Looks appropriate. So this is, let's maybe draw... So the bathroom for the slaves and prisoners doesn't need much more than like a trough and a sink and a latrine. It really shouldn't even be fancy by design. So what I'll do is I'll create a packed dirt floor down this, maybe like this. I don't want to crowd it too close to the gate, though. So I'll have a simple prison, or slave quarters here, adjacent to the forum. And then a prison... So this was like for slave bathrooms. It could be smaller than that. And then a prison here. And one of the reasons to keep the prison very close to the forum is like we sell people, right? So they're also adjacent to the forum for that reason as well. Oh, it's almost your favorite color. Almost. And I'm also having Elba wear a cape too, because I call upon him often for fighting, so he needs something to protect himself. Oh, that's a different color gray, Lucia, isn't it? I've been picking all sorts of different color grays. Let's try this again. Darius looks very imposing in what he's wearing. I like it. Been spending a lot of time on the uniforms, but like, soon they'll be done, and I won't have to pay them too much attention, but they'll be all set. So once Bebo is freed up, or Ray for that matter. Yeah, Bebo or Ray, we'll start to lay the groundwork for that. What ambrosia number is this, do you think? Is this 11? No, it's definitely not an 8. What other ambrosia zones do I have out here? I think I'm going to reset it to like 1 now. I think we've circled back around. I don't think I have any other active ambrosia zones growing right now. So we'll call this 1. Alright, I like the look. I can tell what people's jobs are and where they work from a glance. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 6th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, viewers like you that support the channel, and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Lycan.